Now, I actually don't, even though I'm doing a podcast, I'm not a consumer of media. I mean, I'm done working, I grab dinner, I go to the gym, I walk the dog, take a shower, sit down for half an hour to an hour with my wife. Maybe I'll flip through some random videos. Then, whatever else I gotta do, go to bed. And then, like you said, Friday night, I watch a movie with my wife. I got 2 kids in college now. I'm not a media consumer because I'm so invested in this. And, of course, I'm into like reading other things like philosophy or books or the Bible or learning languages. So I'll watch video on languages or try to pick up things here, pick up ancient scripts or whatever, but things like that. I'll do fun stuff too,
That's exercising your brain. Like, I think physical exercise, spiritual exercise, mental exercise, like, if you don't do those things, like, you can't be successful. I've never met someone, all of the most successful entrepreneurs that I've met, so people I've worked with that now have unicorns, right? People that I've worked with that are even less successful than that, like their company's worth a couple $100 million, right? But they're successful, more successful than most people, the top 5%. All of those people have one thing in common, and that is they work out mentally. So, like, generally speaking, if I start having a conversation with you, for instance, about World War II, which is probably, I don't know for you, but it's not a subject that I know a ton about. I know more than most people. If I wanted to talk to you about something super, super obscure, about, like, I don't know, in situ gasification for like oil field stuff, right? Like, you could probably carry on a conversation with me because you read and because you work out mentally. If we want to start moving it over into like the metaphysical side of things, we could have a conversation about the Bible. Like, you and I could talk about those things if we wanted. Like, that is because sometimes you can find those like super intellectual people, but then they don't ever do anything to help their body, which I think it really does require all three. And most successful entrepreneurs that I've met that are highly successful, like, they work out constantly. It's not brain rot scrolling TikTok and Instagram, right?
I used to be like super lean before I got into this full-time entrepreneurial stuff. And so now I'm trying to get back into it. Still in the gym, but I got to get back to my, abs and stuff. That's where I want to get to.